I don't know, Jimmy. Do you want to lead off? I'll let you lead off with this.
Well, this, like I said before, it is good for what it is. One of those games that it's good, but not great. I would say it's probably better than what people were expecting, because I know this, in the end, because of how there wasn't really any gameplay at all. People were like, "Oh, this game is gonna suck." But I'd have to say, it's better than the last Marvel game that I actually bought, which was Captain America: Super Soldier. Terrible game. Terrible game. Yeah, and it's like I said earlier, it's like a mix between action and a shooter, and with the hack and slash type stuff. And throughout the game, you get these little credits that you can use to upgrade your weapons or buy new weapons, which I bought some upgrades for my blades so that he gets more percent chance of credits from killing enemies, and shotguns, which I'd have to say I like to call boomsticks. If you know what movie that is from, then you have a good taste in movies, probably.
Evil Dead.
No, it was Army of Darkness. Get your info right.
Evil Dead, same thing. I win.
Saying that.
Alright, continue.
It's a tie. But I haven't played very far in it. But there are some weird and crazy stuff that I've seen so far in this game, and of course it has appearances of other DC characters, which
The
like
DC
the
characters?
ones, like
DC
there have been the
characters?
ones. I mean, not DC characters, Marvel.
Wow.
Freaking.
I like how he was like, yeah. I guess
Okay.
Oh, Jared.
Like the ones that were announced a while back, and I actually got go against boss battle against one of them. Wait a minute.
Go ahead and
Freaking
say it.
sticking video ads.
Video ads. Ah. Jimmy.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sticking freaking video ads.
Are the video ads killing
like I
you?
was saying. Yes, they
Nice.
hurt my brain.
You hurt my brain, so I think it's even.
I murder your brain.
Good God, you're really distressing him, Mikey.
And what I was trying to say was that I got to face one of them, not one of the ones I was had knowledge about. But like I said, it's a game that you should pick up. If not buy, at least rent it. Because if you're into any of those types of games, you'll probably enjoy this.
Yep.
Cool.
That's all.
Yep. Well, what I want to add on, what Jimmy did not say, is everything that I think. No, I think this game's pretty awesome. It's definitely for mature audiences. Like in the very first thing, you're in his apartment, and you can drop a deuce, if you will.
Oh, that is awesome.
And he pulls down his pants. Well, he starts to pull down his pants, and then a little block shows up, and he starts shaking around. He's like, really? And then he gets it, and he makes it like huge, and he's like, that's more like it. And it's just like, whoa. Yeah. And then he pulls down his pants, and he takes the deuce. Yeah. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
You can make him like. I love the humor in the game. Like, I thought that it wouldn't transfer over, but like half the time in the game, he's like, "What are you gonna do, player?" Or, "Hey, player, quit making me eat that pizza." You know, and it's like you can do all these crazy things, like pizza, for example. You make him go sit down, he grabs a slice of pizza, and you have to hit like the space bar to make him eat the pizza. And he's like, "Oh, I didn't think this masked very well, or all the way through, or something like that." And it's just, I don't know, it's funny.
Yeah.
Definitely check out everything in the apartment, and then the fighting.
Mhm.
Let's get down to the base mechanics here. It's not the best system in the world, I'll be honest.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's very basic, but it's fun for what it is. You go into it. It's a $50 game, or $40, sorry, plus tax, and I think it's worth every penny as far as that goes. And now I've not played it all the way through. I don't know what the storyline is, but the storyline's pretty funny right now. It's basically,
Yeah.
you're working out a Deadpool game. I mean, you're playing the script that was sent over for Deadpool, to Deadpool.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's really simple. It has tons of combos. You can sneak up on people, which is hilarious because he goes into the sneak mode where it's just like I don't know. It's like almost like he's skipping silently.
Yeah, it's the cartoony type sneaking up.
Yeah, and then like he'll turn around, look at the camera, and go, "Shh, watch this," and then he'll chop people up. It's very violent. Yeah. Jimmy talked about the upgrades. The upgrades, I think that's a wonderful system. You don't have to put a lot of thought into it. You're basically killing people. You get DP points, which is really scary because that could allude to many different things, sexual or otherwise. Yeah. I don't know. This whole game just has me in this gutter process of thinking. But you collect DP points and you spend them, and it's very simple. It's straightforward. And you upgrade your character with health, or I saw one thing on there that causes your katanas to cause bleeding on the person. So that's really interesting that they have that. I never would have thought, extra damage like dots on people. The guns are a little weird to control in the beginning, but if you turn on the auto aim feature, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called exact aim or perfect aim or something like that. It's really cool because you can go in there and slash people and then just hit the trigger button or whatever the fire button is, whatever you're playing, and it automatically fires right at that person. It's awesome. I've done some awesome combos where I'm like slashing people and I just pull out the guns and shoot people in the face and kill them. So, and I've not gotten to a boss fight yet. I'm as far as I am, and this is not a spoiler. I mean, he pretty much telegraphs everything in the game, but I am up to where you're getting ready to take down a helicopter. And he's like, I can't take down a helicopter with my guns or my sword, so let's see if I can scare him. And then I don't know what happens because I died, and I was like, well, I'm going to stop there. Let's go do NGN. But I have to give it so far a 4 out of 5 stars. I can't give it a 5 out of 5 because the controls are a little iffy at times, like the camera control, and I'm playing it on PC and I'm using an Xbox controller, and half the time I'm having to hit the buttons on the keyboard to open and close stuff because they use so many different buttons. It's like hit U and then to interact, and then hit S to flip the switch, and you have to sit there and hold S. At one point I was flipping a switch to turn off the power, and I was holding S and the screen blacked out, but I didn't hold S long enough, so it just let go, and I was like, what? Nothing happened. So it was kind of irritating, but overall, 4 out of 5 stars. Good game. Pick it up. It's definitely worth $40. Or you can wait and probably be cheaper in a couple weeks because people are going to play through it and then be like, oh, we're done. Because it seems like a pretty short game because you can see all the levels, right, Jimmy?
Yeah. I remember seeing that in the beginning.
I'd say it's probably at tops an 8-hour game. So.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with Mikey giving it a 4 out of 5. I mean, it's definitely worth your money. And plus, you also have his teleportability, which, I mean, shouldn't be any surprise.
Yes, I'm glad you
mentioned that. They kind of limited that. I mean, at times I'm like, oh, dang it. Because there have been some times when whole bunch of enemies are shooting at you. Oh, and I forgot to mention this. As you lose health, and of course he heals over time,
Yeah.
It's kind of like how some of these fighting games have had the more damage you take, the more of your outfit or costume is ripped up.
Yeah.
And there's been one time I die, and one of Deadpool's. It seems like that he took a blast to one of his eyes, and his other one just looks like it's just
Hanging there.
it's just blacked.
Nice.
And it's basically like he's trying to talk to you every time you get a little game over.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like, I'm like, are you trying to look at me or what?
Yep. But I mean, we both recommend the game, so and it's definitely no Aliens Colonial Marines.
Oh, that's good.
It is worth the money.
Yeah, or way better than the Walking Dead Survival Instinct too.
Is this something that you would recommend me going out and getting right now, or waiting until it goes down in price?
Either way, if you have the extra money to spend now and you want to just play through it, it's worth the money. Or if you want to wait and you want to pay like $25, I would wait about a month and you'll get it down to $25, I think. Just because there's going to be that mass amount of people bringing it in because they've beat it and maxed it out, everything, because it's not going to take that long.
Yeah. I'd imagine. All right, that's cool. Well, for those of you that are listening live and would like to call in, you can do that by calling in at 347-945-7157. All right, well, that about wraps it up on Deadpool. So Mikey and Jimmy both liked it, so that's definitely saying something. And of course, it wouldn't be an episode of NGN without us going over a PR mistake with the Xbox One.
Uh-oh.
This happened literally, I think we recorded this on Tuesday nights. I think this broke Wednesday of last week. And Microsoft came out and said that the Xbox One is not going to require always online or restricted use games. So they definitely heard the massive uproar of everybody. But my question, I guess, Mikey would probably be the best one to ask us to. Could you see, Microsoft saying this and then having a day one patch that brings back the always online and use game restrictions?
They better not. I don't know. This is such a tricky situation. Like, I didn't think they were going to go back and do anything. One of the big things I do want to point out is that even though Sony said there's not going to be any restrictions on their end on first-party games, they're still going to do the same thing they've done in the past and leave it up to the third-party people. So if some developer wants to come in and say, okay, you can have my software, but I'm going to restrict this from being this and that. So there still could be restrictions, just Sony said it's not going to be on their end. But third party can do whatever they want. As far as the requirement online, I don't foresee them coming in and immediately changing it. Just because we are not geared to buying online. We do buy online, but the majority of people go out to GameStop and go out to all these secondhand used games and buy new and used, and they like to trade in games. I think it's more of a social thing for us. You know what I'm saying? Because you can go out there, you talk to your, whoever you're used to trading games with. You get to know them pretty good because, I'm usually out at my GameStop, at least once a month? Sometimes more. So, I think it would be stupid if they, decided day one to change it. Or, even if it's within the first year. I could think, let us get used to all this social stuff you're integrating. And then, maybe be like, hey, what do you guys think about this? What if we did this? Because I know there's a lot of features that they pulled away from the Xbox because, we wouldn't we didn't want the 24-hour connection thing.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not sure exactly what those are. I'd have to go in and look at them. I just kind of did a brief overview, but it's different. Like family shares everything. They took that away because if you're not doing the 24-hour thing, you don't need it. But I don't know. It's just one of those tricky situations.
And honestly, what I feel like Microsoft needs to come out and do is they just need to go on ahead and say that we are trying to make an entertainment system rather than a gaming system. Because I feel like to come out and say it, it's obvious that that's what they plan to do with the software and the things they're trying to accomplish with the system. I just don't want. I don't want them to keep giving people who are foolish enough. Oh, I wouldn't say foolish. People who. Oh no, they're foolish enough to pre-order an Xbox One.
Wow.
I don't want them to expect something that the console is not. Like, it's just more and more. It's seeming to me like Microsoft wants an entertainment system that plays games, rather than a gaming system that can do some other entertainment stuff.
Yep.
And I mean, me personally, that's not what I want, but there are families out there who would like a family entertainment system that plays games, so more power to them if they want to waste their money. But and I can pretty much say that 98% of other gamers out there, from your average gamer, your hardcore gamer, are going to prefer the system that's made for gaming.
Yeah, many people.
Yeah, definitely. And that's not all that Xbox has done. I mean, Microsoft, sometimes I feel like they are trying to disappoint us. In another bit of news, the Xbox One will not come with a headset in the basic package.
Right, they're trying to lower costs, so.
Oh. Yeah,
so
but still, I mean.
Yeah, they're nitpicking here. They're trying to pull,
cut
what little
corners.
bit they can. Yeah, and I mean, I don't care about a headset. I've got my headset. Most people, the hardcore gamers are gonna have, Turtle Beach or whatever. Now, what I would get upset about is if my Turtle Beach headset does not work with my PS4 or Xbox One.
I can see it working with the PS4, but it wouldn't surprise me if Xbox One wants you to go out and buy another headset, or if they try and get you to buy a Microsoft headset.
Right. I don't know. I have my doubts about my headset working, but whatever, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about that. It's because it could go. It could literally go either way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess that is the best way. I'm honestly, I'm just worried because I mean it's just, I understand they're trying to cut back on cost, but with something like this, it just bothers me,
Yeah.
You're gonna make a ton of money anyways, and see the thing is, I don't have a Turtle Beach anymore, but I have one, and even then, which ironically enough, my Turtle Beach broke, and I ended up having to go back on using the headset that came with my Xbox when I bought it. Right. So I'm a person, I like having backup plan. I like having a spare headset in case this one breaks, and it's nice to have that one there. If mine breaks and I can't go and get one. If story time. So mine broke. It was like on a Sunday evening when I was playing. I put it on the floor, and I know this is terrible, but my blankets from my bed fell off, and it was on top of the headset. So I stepped on it, and it broke because I stepped on my blankets. Didn't know the headset was underneath there.
That sucks.
And that was a Sunday night, and I couldn't go and buy a new one until I got paid on Friday. So that backup Xbox headset was handy, and I just think that'd be a nice thing to throw in for the gamers. That's just my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, and looking at what these headsets look like, it doesn't look like any improvement on the headset. They seem just as small, just as cheap. I mean, maybe like a couple buttons, but that's about it on the changes of the appearance.
Yeah, it looks like just the basic headset all over again, just with a revamped design.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, what's the point? I mean, how many dollars are they truly saving by not including the headset?
Oh, exactly. I mean, that
like-
headset is like $15. I mean,
Yeah.
and it's probably even cheaper to produce that headset.
Yep.
Yeah.
God, it's Microsoft. What are you doing? Yeah.
They were probably on the drugs.
Yeah, pinching pennies.
And see, I understand these things, but it's just like nobody, at the top or involved in the production of this console. It's like none of them have ever played a game or talked to a game in their life.
Nice. Well, it's like why take that out? Why don't you just lower the price? I mean, they've said they're trying to lower the price, but we haven't heard anything about lowering the price.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, why not announce the price lowering and then say what you took out? It's kind of like they're saying, oh, well, we're going to take this out and this out and this out, and then, like, what is it going to be, like 2 months later? Oh, we dropped the price down to $350.
That's like when the Marvel Universe action figures took out the figure stand and prices went up.
Nice.
But yeah. Okay. Well, next we have some PS4 news.
I want to introduce somebody. Didn't we have somebody that popped up on the call?
Oh, yes, we did. Is he here?
Who was that?
Yeah, I had a fight with the
Matt
Microsoft
is
guy,
here.
dude. That's what I was doing. I was beating up a Microsoft employee.
Nice.
I was like,
You need to beat up a
brought
few
this
more."
piece of crap headset, no Bluetooth, mother.
Wow. He's pulling the Deadpool on us, guys.
Yeah.
Huh? No, I'm actually better than the game. Sorry.
What?
I heard the game's not that good.
You shut your mouth.
Oh, you like it now? Wow,
Yes.
check that out. It's a role reversal.
4 out of 5 stars.
What?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Better than Last of Us?
No.
Okay.
No, the only reason I give it 4 out of 5 stars is because it's good for what it is. I mean, it's got a lower price than most. It's not a AAA title. I'm not judging it against AAA titles. I'm judging it against, these secondhand titles that you get that come out and then, you see them online for $10 cheaper, like a week later. It's one of those. It's like in the same category as Duke Nukem, but it's 100 times better.
Yeah, I was about to say. What do you mean in the same category as Duke Nukem?
It's that cheap, cheesy game, but they actually pulled it off with Deadpool.
They know what they're going for. Yeah, you said it just a second ago. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. I'll probably buy it when it comes down in price. As we.
It's one of those things you're gonna either buy it for the price they've got,
I'll rent it.
or you're gonna wait. Yeah, or you're gonna rent it.
Yeah.
So, but
I mean, you said it has 8 hours max of story, so.
yeah, it seems like 8 hours because you can look at all the different storylines they have. It's just like a Spider-Man game where you can, or what was it, Edge of Time or whatever, where you could see all the different levels.
The chapters, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see that, and it's only got like 5 or 6.
I might be able to beat that in a day then.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But I'm
very
also
nice.
doing Let's Plays on my YouTube. If you don't want to play it and you just want to see a storyline, go check it out.
What channel is that?
That is Punk Rocker, yeah.
Okay, let me write that down real quick. Punk Rocker, yeah, at youtube.com.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
There you go.
Word.
Awesome stuff. Okay,
Now,
well,
Jared,
moving
I'll
on.
let you talk.
Okay, thank you. I was hoping. There's actually a post that Mikey did on BKBN.net, and basically what we have here is, according to, is that Ball.com, European
something like
retailer. Yeah, that's such a European name. Ball.com. the PS4 is marked down for a November 13th release. And apparently information was posted on a forum. And, there is no official announced date, so that is a rumor. I'm going to go ahead and say that sounds about right. Excuse me, because they're usually, these consoles, or at least the PS3 and the Xbox, are both released within a week or two before, Thanksgiving and Black Friday. So that sounds legitimate to me.
You didn't watch my video, did you?
Of course I watched your video.
There's a video on the post that says...
Yeah, and I watched the video.
Where I pretty much point out that...
to be determined.
Yeah, it's to be determined. It's pretty much a fake date.
That's what I was saying, it was to be determined, like in your video. Yeah, I watched your video.
But also I want to point out that, some of the other games are scheduled to come out on November the 5th. So why would the games come out before the console?
Well, didn't they do that with the 360 when they first came out?
Did they?
I think there was a couple. Yeah, I worked at GameStop at that time, and there was. They brought it was 5 days before. They had NBA Live and.
Okay.
Tiger Woods. I remember because we actually cracked open the display and we were playing them because we didn't have no console, so they were like, it's a dead slow day.
Nice.
Let's open up the kiosk and play these games and see what we think. So. Yeah, I think it was 5 days before, but I don't know. I think Microsoft does it differently, so I think Sony may do it on that. That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to go nowhere after that.
Yep.
I'll be at home playing the PS4 and not worrying about Black Friday or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That would be amazing.
I mean, can you imagine how... Because I remember I went to... I went Black Friday shopping at Target, and...
Why?
It's not that bad. But there was something there. It was like one of the new flat screens or 3D TVs, whatever, that was really big, had gone down in price like $200. So it was like $199, and it was a good deal. And they all had them stacked like pyramids on 4 corners of the store.
Oh, wow.
And I just remember there were like human piles on top of them trying to get them. I sort of imagine that's what it's going to be like to get one of these consoles on Black Friday.
World War Z, where they're just tumbling on each other.
Yeah, and I remember because that was also when they had a big price drop on the PS3 and 360. And I know there was a guy who they had a door, I guess, to the back right by the electronics, and there was a guy who was opening the door coming out. And he had a stack in his hands, and people were just taking them from his hands as he's going up on the shelf.
Back, people, back!
I'll drop them all.
I would be like, you want them? There, buy it now.
So I'm definitely intrigued as to what all this is going to be like. The more and more I hear, the more and more I kind of want to get a PS4. And the more and more I hear, the kind of more I want to stay as far away from I can from the Xbox One. So I mean, who knows? I still, that's such, because I'm gonna be a broke college student again in the fall. So I don't know if I can make that financial investment, but I'm really tempted to just eat saltine crackers for dinner for a few months because
pre-order, dude.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Yeah, they opened the
really
floodgates
close
on that. They said Sony said pre-sale, go ahead, we'll provide. That's what they said. I know, Toys R Us is doing a midnight release for the PS4. I was just checking around, seeing, and they're only doing a reserve for $20, so you don't have to put $100 down like you would at GameStop. So that'd probably be the better, and you can do payments just like that. And they said it's launch day available. So if you don't want to spend that $100, go $20 over there at Toys R Us.
I'm intrigued.
I'm thinking about doing it just so I can give the money to Toys R Us instead of GameStop.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, I don't really like the GameStop by my house because the guys that work there I think they hate their job, and they also hate their customers, so I've always had problems with the GameStop by my house. Other GameStops are cool, though, but yeah. So, yeah, guys, I think you might have sold me on it. And is there a specific schedule I have to make the payments on?
All you got to do is make sure you pick it up within a week, and you buy it. You pay it off when you don't have. You can do payments if you want, but when you pick it up, you just got to make the whole payment. So it's just $20, and you can leave the $20 there forever until it comes out.
I would have it paid off before I went in.
Yeah, I would
just
do
in
that.
case.
Yeah.
To pick it up, so.
Be easy in and out, but
yeah.
I mean, every 2 weeks when I get paid, just drop $50 on it.
Exactly.
That's what I'm doing.
Interesting. Yeah, guys, I think you just sold me on it.
I hear Jared thinking. He's like, this is awesome.
I was really against the idea, but I think I'm for it now. Well, I don't know, because Mikey really sold me on the idea of getting a gaming PC. Keep on. So those are all intriguing options. I don't know. Might have to rob a bank first to get the gaming PC.
See, I have a gaming PC, so I'm deciding which console to get to start out with.
Yeah. Yeah. Really?
I mean, the Xbox One has what? Dead Rising. Okay.
It's not really that much of an issue. I mean, it's just.
And that's online multi. It's not even a campaign, and they're trying to sell you on the idea to have you don't want the campaign. You're not gonna want to play it. So that's another thing moving into the DMR area. If you guys are not seeing it, they're trying to get you to. DMR is gonna be awesome. Blah 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 blah. It's gonna happen, and I'm gonna. That day when Halo comes out, DMR will be available. Watch. It's gonna happen.
And see, Halo really is not. It's a great franchise. Games are awesome, but Halo in and of itself is not enough to make me buy the Xbox One.
Exactly.
And it's no discredit to Halo. It's more so because of the Xbox One.
Right.
So yeah, that about wraps it up. I think they might have sold me on pre-ordering my PS4. So who knows?
And this has been convincing Jared to buy something. Tune back next week where we convince him to buy a Vita.
Oh God!
Convince him to buy an extra controller.
How are you going to convince me to buy the Vita? You know, Jared, in 2014, new games are going to come out.
Well, I don't know, Jared. I think it's going to be awesome whenever the PS4 comes out.
Yeah, by that time it might be $100.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. We're going to move on. So, if you listened to the podcast last week, we noted on how General Zod was revealed for Injustice, and how he looked like a mega douche.
Yeah, douchebag.
Yeah.
Seriously, he had the shades, and then he had like the designs on his beard. Just total douchebag look.
Worse than how he acted, how he was in the movie. I mean, how he was
But no fear, because thanks to Jimmy, it was revealed that they are getting Man of Steel skins for both Superman and General Zod.
Nice, finally.
So there is hope. Yeah, after all, and I thought that I don't have the Injustice season pass. I thought that the Man of Steel skin for Superman had already been revealed.
No.
Maybe I was just confused with the new 52 skin.
I mean, there's so many skins there's so many Superman skins. It's ridiculous. Him and Batman, I think, have a race going on to see who can hit double digits right now.
Well, it's Scorpion and Sub-Zero of DC.
Which, by the way, guys, what's your favorite Superman skin so far? Ooh,
52.
52, yeah, me too. That's.
All the other ones are, it's like the game ones but then you got the and it's like my favorite because like it's hard to get. I mean, you had to get the special edition to get that one. They haven't re-released it yet, so it's like I like that one.
Yeah. This is gonna be one of those games to where I might just trade it in as close to Black Friday as I can and get it on Black Friday because I think this is gonna be like a really good Black Friday find. Just like how Arkham City was this past year, when you had the Game of the Year edition or whatever it was for like $20.
If you can find it.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying, I'm a Black Friday shopper. I get the adrenaline rush. I know it's weird, but still, crazy, I think it's gonna be my what I'm looking forward to on Black Friday.
Old ladies with purses swinging at you, boy. Ooh.
And it's really dreadful. It is dreadful. It is a dog eat dog world up there on Black Friday.
That game's for my grandson, you bastard.
True story. I was at Target and we were going in, and they actually had the New Orleans police guarding. They had it barricaded from like the parking lot to where nobody who's standing at the parking lot could rush into the store. And they actually had a mob of people try and rush in, and the police like had to use force to hold them back.
Mace everywhere.
It was wow. A lot more than I bargained for. And people actually died on Black Friday.
Yeah, I've heard the stories.
Mm-hmm.
And Jared was sitting there with a bag of popcorn going, "This is awesome."
His eye pop out of his
Actually,
head.
I was really tired because I waited outside Target from like 12:30 until 5. We were going in, and I was just like, "Holy shit! People are trying to fight police officers to go to Target. This is totally not worth it, guys."
Jared's like, "Oh shit! I waited all day. Ah, how you guys still have energy? God, so tired."
Vanilla Coke.
Vanilla Coke. Oh gosh.
That stuff will keep you energized for some Black Friday shopping. Why are we talking about that? Why am I? I'm sorry, guys. I'm terrible at getting sidetracked. Next, we have some game news, and WWE 2K14, the video game trailer and release date is revealed. So new to the roster so far is John Cena, The Rock, Dolph Ziggler, Ryback, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Macho Man, HBK, and it'll be available October 29th. So, Matt, I'm sure you're excited about this, are you not?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get the last one that had the Macho Man, and when I saw the trailer, him jumping up when he was with the Intercontinental title, the Macho Man, I was like, what? Instant buy. I mean, that dude, he deserves to be in every single game, even though he gets a bad rep somehow. I don't understand it, but. And then it's always fun to beat up John Cena in those games too, you know.
Yeah, that's very cool. I was actually, guys, I'm kind of excited for this game. I wanted to get this past years, but I didn't really have the money, and I wasn't really about to make the financial commitment to it. But see, I'm a big fan of what 2K Sports is doing. Actually, guys, for you listening, if you have a Twitter, follow Ronnie2K. He's this guy who works with 2K Sports. Really just a hell of a guy. He's actually answered a few of my questions before when I've tweeted him. Funny, he's cool, and he's worked a lot with the 2K Sports games. And he actually tweeted yesterday actually some 2K footage, and I think he was one of the first people to break the news about the Macho Man being in the game. Of course, because he's working so closely with it, but. He's worked with this, and he's worked with NBA 2K14, and I'm excited for this. I'm definitely gonna give this a shot. You guys gonna give it a shot?
No.
Yeah.
No. It is.
So all of us are gonna give the game a shot.
No. Shut up.
No.
It is exactly the same game as last year. Same engine, same everything. They're gonna beef up the graphics just a little bit, and it's gonna be the same people. Why? I put this into the same lines as what Matt and I talk about with like the football games and the baseball games and all that.
Yep, I see it. But like well, if it's a PS4 PS4, then I'll get it.
Mm-hmm.
So if that happens, because they haven't said any game release for what systems yet, so they could have been okay. Well, here's this, and then boom, here's all this. So I'm hoping they do like because with the NBA and the wrestling, that'll be their 2K games. That'll be their 2 games that are coming out for the new systems. So I'm hoping.
I think it's going to be PS3. It's going to be current gen rather than next gen. They're going to wait till next year because I'm almost positive they'll want to revamp everything because it looks like they just have the same characters. I don't know. I have a bad feeling about the game. I don't like the game to begin with because it's just. I don't know. Games like that bore me.
Hey, Mikey, do you hear that?
Especially when I don't win.
Wait, Mikey, do you hear that?
What?
It's the world's smallest violin for the world's smallest problem. Oh
yeah,
well.
You've got the world's
this game looks
penis.
awesome. I'm excited for this game, and I don't really even like wrestling that much.
Mm-hmm.
What about
Wow.
you, Jimmy?
Check that out.
I always look forward to the WWE games. Wasn't able to get last year's, but I was able to rent it from GameFly. Good place to rent your games without having to pay lots of money for rentals.
Depends on where you're at.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Poor
It
Mike.
takes 2 weeks.
where you at, really?
2 weeks to get a game from GameFly.
Or what you're looking, if you're trying to find a one.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But definitely gonna check this game out. See who all is going to be in it, who's not going to be in it. Me and Matt, we're actually thinking that it's probably going to have some more of the Attitude Era, especially with some of the stuff that was said in the trailer itself.
I hope they don't do it though, because what else could they? Well, nobody really knows about the Attitude Era stuff. From maybe Mikey knows a little bit more besides.
Yeah.
But like the big stuff was already in the first in the latest one. So it's like, what are they gonna do? Like do the Val Venus and Gold Dust stuff? They should just leave it alone.
Yeah, that.
Because
like,
Attitude Era did get crazy at the end where they were just trying to make stuff up.
Mhm.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. They kind of hit the golden points.
Yeah.
And if you if you take it any further, you're gonna be going into these like silver and bronze, and everybody's gonna be like, "What? What was
Kurt
this?"
Angle coming out with a milk
Yeah.
truck like Austin came out with a beer truck. No, we don't want that.
Yeah, we want to leave that in the past. There's a reason they quit doing the Attitude Era at one point. But yeah, I was really excited because they included the Attitude Era. Now they just need to move on.
Exactly.
They've had that game. They've done it. I mean, I'm all for including the characters that they've already added and then adding more, but don't do storyline.
Yeah.
Let the people, even if it's DLC, let people pay for, the Attitude characters and stuff like that extra. Even though, I'm not for that, they're going to do it anyway, so you might as well say, hey, give me DLC.
Yeah.
So guys, if you could switch bodies with a wrestler for a day, which one would you switch bodies with?
That is a weird question, Jared.
Yeah, I don't know what to say here.
Question.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Triple H because he's like one of the biggest guys in wrestling. Like Triple H, the buffed out Triple H. Not talking about the fat Triple H that has a keg.
No. I was gonna be the fat Triple H.
Oh, nice. You would. You would. You are the fat Triple H.
I'm the fat Triple H of this podcast.
You're the fat Jared of this podcast.
No. See what you did?
Mikey.
Yeah. I win.
I guess I would probably Shawn Michaels just to see what happened with that whole Montreal Screwjob thing. If what really went down, like all that craziness. Just to get more information on all that situation, just to be like, whoa, what the heck just happened? I mean, he was part of that. I would just want to know more information about that. And
oh, have you never watched the documentaries or anything?
They did, but actually to be there and actually see Bret Hart actually stalk Vince McMahon in the face, oh gosh.
Yeah.
Just to be there, I guess.
Because I know quite a bit about that, so.
Yeah.
Because Bret Hart's my favorite wrestler.
Or actually be Bret Hart to slug Vince McMahon. There you go.
That'd be something.
What about you, Jimmy?
Well, I would have to be my favorite legend from the Attitude Era, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Of course you would.
He's done so much stuff to Vince McMahon. He kind of started the whole picking on Vince, making him a bad guy. It's just funny every time you see him do his craziness.
That's when they had to rethink bad guys and good guys, because even though Stone Cold was a bad guy, everyone was treating him like a good guy.
Yeah.
And then who can we get that's going to be a bad guy? Oh, his boss.
Who doesn't not like their boss?
Exactly.
My boss is cool.
Well, you're
For
a
now.
little bit stupid, but
How does being stupid relate to my boss being cool, Mikey? Come on. You're better than that.
it was something to say.
All right. Well, yeah, that about wraps that up. So, WWE 2K14. Be on the lookout for that. All right. Now, have any of you guys checked out the new PS4 user interface?
No.
It was
I've seen a
revealed.
little bit of it.
Yes,
Yeah, that it was
say bits.
yeah, it was that stupid commercial thing.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't look at it, so we're gonna skip that. Since you guys saw it.
No. I want to talk about it. Jeez.
You didn't see it.
I did see it.
Oh,
It was
okay. All right.
commercial.
Cool. Talk
This is
about
the
it.
commercial where it's like the guy is talking to that girl online, like a social network, and blah
Yeah.
blah blah. Yeah.
He's talking to the girl. Yeah. That one. Yeah. I'm talking about.
Yeah, I saw that. I was just messing with you, like always. No, I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know if I like it. It's like, I didn't like Twitter at first, but now I'm kind of like, I kind of eased my way into it, and I kind of like the connectivity there. But I'm still a little weary because I don't want everybody knowing everything I do. It's like, I like my privacy. I don't like you being able to say, oh, well, wow, he played this game at like 5 seconds ago, and, I beat that, so I'm going to send him a quick message or a video message being like, hey, what's up, man? I beat that game, I don't want that.
Spoil it for you.
Exactly. I have Jimmy on there being like, hey, Mikey, I beat that game. You know what the next character you're going to play is? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no! Hate you.
Rip my internet out through the wall.
Yeah. I will have a broken TV. I'm like, no more. But I don't know. It's got its stuff. Like, I don't like that, but I do like the fact that you can send a message easier. It seems like you'll be able to jump in and out of stuff easier, because he was like, just a click of the button, he was able to pop out of the game, pop in the game, send a message to the girl, hit on the girl. What guy wouldn't like that,
Nice.
Is that going to be an included feature, like hit on girl button, beep?
God, I hope so.
How you doing?
Nice. PS4, go! Hit on that girl for me. Yeah. But I did like that commercial. I'm going to pick on the commercial for a minute. Okay, the two guys were playing the games. What was the girl doing? Do you remember?
She was playing. Wasn't she like with that monster Kank?
Yeah. Well, it showed she had played it earlier, but it didn't actually show her playing it. She was actually sitting eating like lunch or dinner somewhere, typing from her smartphone. And that was a little. It didn't show her playing any kind of game. She's just like, oh yeah, I'm cute. I can talk to you guys. So it's like, she's not playing the games, but the other guys are like, oh, I gotta get this game. Gotta get it. Yeah, let's play. I don't know.
That's funny. He's doing hose over bros right now. I'm looking at it. Dude, I'm getting killed at Killzone. I'll be there in a sec.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta hit on this girl. Jeez.
Gosh. She's so pretty.
Yeah.
She might be fake, but still.
But I like the layout. It's
was it this or was it the Xbox One where you could watch your friends playing their games?
This.
Oh God, I don't like that feature at all.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, like this. Did you see where he like edited? The one guy edited and like, hold on, let me think. He was having trouble and he saw a video that the girl had edited, I think.
Yeah.
With how to beat a certain spot or something. So I think that's really cool. Like, instead of having to explain it, you've got it pre-saved on your hard drive. Just be like, oh, here you go, man.
Well, I don't want someone to see me playing. I mean, if I'm playing like Madden online and I'm getting absolutely destroyed, I don't want people to see that. If I'm playing My Little Ponies Wagon Adventures, I don't want someone to see me playing My Little Ponies Wagon Adventures. Okay?
Why would you be playing that?
Wow.
Why would not be playing that? That's not the point.
Oh gosh. Maybe you do deserve an Xbox One.
Yeah. You go to Xbox, sir. That'd be funny. He goes into Toys R Us. He goes into Toys R Us to pre-order and he's like, hey, I'm going to get a PS4. And they just like look at him and be like, no, you're Xbox. Go over there. Go to the back of the store, please, sir.
I was talking to the guy at Best Buy, and he said that every time someone has come to try and buy an Xbox One, that he's tried to sell them on the PS4 instead.
Nice.
And like, I want to buy the Xbox One. We're having some problems with Microsoft, but you know what you can always do is get a PS4.
my guy I came in to GameStop. He's like, so because I traded in my 360 and all that crap, but so what are you trading this in towards? And I was like, PS4. He goes, good choice. I was like, I know. Now get to work.
Sell this piece of trash. I don't want it. Here, take it.
Yeah. Get to work. Get this out of my face.
I banish it.
Exactly.
It is gone. Finish.
But seriously, guys, if I'm playing My Little Pony's Wagon Adventures, I don't want to.
Oh my god.
Okay, all right.
You're talking about My Little Pony. You got a crush on some ponies, dude. You ride those ponies.
That's irrelevant. By the way, I don't know if I've talked to this before, but Sean had a status one time. It was like right when I joined BKBN and I became friends with Sean. It was right after we became a crew, and I think I liked one of his statuses and it came in one of my updates, and there was like a 97 comment long argument between these guys, or like one guy was making fun of the bronies, and then this brony got mad and he called in like 2 or 3 of his brony brothers and on him, and there was like a huge throwdown on the status.
It's like My Little Pony is just like Avengers, gah. You don't know what you're talking about. It.
Exactly. It builds morals and it's team building. I'm like,
And the only reason I know that argument is because my brother-in-law, me and him have had a decent conversation about this, because I'm trying to convince him that My Little Pony is gay if you watch it and you're above the age of 12 and you're a guy. I mean, you're gay if that happens. No, I don't have anything against gay guys, but you know, it's just very
like
obvious.
Glee if you're a straight man, like.
Hey, I'll watch Glee.
Oh, here we go.
Whoa, what just happened?
See, all right. The thing about My Little Pony is,
hey, at least there's hot girls in Glee.
Well, it's not like watching like Batman cartoons or something that you watch from your childhood. It's kind of pedophile-ish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Personally. Like if a grown man was like, dude, I love me some fucking My Little Pony, I'd be like,
Wow. I would citizens arrest that guy and then beat him up.
Get all his horsies and throw them at him. You're like, this one? Here, have that one. What about this one? You want this one? Bam!
Okay.
And break them, every single one of them in front of him.
I shoot him in the kneecaps.
Man, whoa, Jimmy, what the? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You don't need to play the Deadpool game anymore. That's weird. Anyway, back to PS4. I like how it's really smooth. Like whenever he went to buy the game, it didn't seem like you had to go out of a program, go into another one, wait for that to load. It seemed like it was pretty, well-rounded as far as being able to click stuff and it loading pretty quickly. So, and it seemed like recommending stuff. I think I'm gonna like that because it saw he talked about it and it kind of had it there for him. It's like, hey, this is now available. Of course, I do have my issues with that too. Privacy, I don't want Sony being like, oh, you talked about My Little Pony. Here, have this game. And it's like, it's literally a message where I messaged my brother-in-law saying he's gay for playing My Little Pony or something, It's like, you missed the concept of that message. Come on, Sony. But
I think Box was telling me to where, as a joke, you were going to get somebody a My Little Pony coloring book.
Yeah.
And he got it. He was like, oh, thanks. You're like, wait, what? Yeah. You're like, oh, no, it's cool. It, lays out the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, that happened. that really did happen.
I would not know how to react in that situation.
Yeah. I didn't know what to do because I was sitting there snickering as he was opening the package, and then he got it out and he's like, "Oh, this is cool," and I'm like, I just kind of sat there and was like, "What? That was not what I was going for." I don't know. Anyway, let's get away from the old bronies. This is gonna freak me out, drive me crazy here.
Nightmares over here with ponies.
Yeah, pony's gonna eat my soul or something. That's what they do.
Oh gosh.
Oh man, this is. Wow, I love our video game podcast we have here.
Video game / My Little Pony / random stuff.
And for any of our listeners that are our bronies, sorry.
Oh gosh.
It's just a little weird. Okay, all right.
That
was the last.
If you're a
I'll
brony,
go back
quit
there.
watching now, because more to come, and I will bash you
Oh gosh.
verbally, and you'll cry.
Oh no.
Send hate mail to Jared at AOL.com.
Who has an AOL email, Mikey? It's not 2002.
No, duh.
Well, that was back in the 90s, man.
Yeah. How old are you, Jared?
Forgot.
You were born in 1999 or something?
94.
99. Wow, I was trying to make that funny, and you weren't born that far back. Huh. Okay, never mind. You were born in 2010? Is that better?
Mikey.
What?
I was born in 2010.
Yeah.
That joke really went downhill there.
You're 2. Sorry, you have the mentality of a 2-year-old. Okay. Does that make it better?
Mikey, come on,
What?
man. Your jokes are off tonight.
Oh, trying to low blow. Will you move on to the next subject? I'm trying to kill dead air here, but I can't do it forever.
There's been like 4 times where I've been like, all right, enough of this brony talk. All right, anyway.
Keep going.
Okay, anyway.
I think I can.
So apparently there was news broken out this week by IGN
Mm-hmm.
that Kojima is seeking a studio to remake. I hope I pronounced that right. Is seeking a studio to remake the Metal Gear Solid in Fox Engine. So, what are your guys' thoughts on this, Matt? I know you're a big Metal Gear Solid fan. How do you feel about it?
No.
No, I'm not.
No.
Wrong person there, buddy.
You're stupid.
I don't know. This is the first of me seeing this. I mean, how many Metal Gear Solid games are going to be... I'm confused now. What is this? I don't know. It's pretty cool how they're saying it's the developers from Eternal Darkness, which...
Yes.
That would be interesting. I'd probably check
an
that
awesome
out.
Game.
I want a second one for that one. I think they try to give money to make another one.
Yeah.
But that's going up. But I don't know. I'll have to see this. It's Metal Gear. I mean, it's a big old confusing ball of explosions. I don't know. It's like I don't know. We'll have to see. I
just now learned that Big Boss is the guy that's in this new game, where he's not the guy from the original. He's not Solid Snake. He's something else. I don't know, and it has something to do with an eye patch. And where's Quorum when you need him? Me and Quorum had a very good conversation about this, and I completely forgot everything he told me.
I think the left side is somebody and the right side somebody. So
yeah, and I have no clue. And I know they're clones of each other or something. I don't know. No disrespect. I really like the franchise, and I've played a couple of the games, but I have no clue what the storyline is from game to game. I don't know how they coincide, but like the individual games themselves and the storylines themselves are really good. But yeah, like I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody's old, somebody's young.
Somebody cloned somebody in a box.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody's lost an arm. You know. And
Somebody's running around doing cartwheels.
Yeah, naked.
Oh,
naked.
yeah, I didn't want to go there.
That's Raiden. See, I know about Raiden. Raiden is like, minus that little part right there, is one of my favorite characters in the whole thing. Because that was, one of the first games I played as Raiden. And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. And then I played, another Metal Gear Solid, and it's like, oh, who is this? So, anyway, I really don't know what this new game is. I will have to find out more information.
Yeah.
Because, I really have no clue. But I am excited, like we said, for the developer, if it's going to be the people that did Eternal Darkness. Because that is a freaky game. If you haven't played it, it's for GameCube.
Oh, yes.
And
it was insane.
Yeah, I'm sure you can buy it on the, whatever, the Wii U or the Wii now. You can buy it on there, probably, I don't know.
Yeah, but I know it messes with you. Sometimes it says GameCube broken.
Yeah, you get
this
like different
is
screens.
ripped. Please fix. Like, what? No.
I don't know.
That was the diamond in the rough for the GameCube.
Yes. I think I actually bought a GameCube just to play that game, and Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Super Smash Brothers is freaking awesome.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. From when I was like 12. How do you know about Super Smash Brothers? You were like -5.
Oh gosh.
-5. Mikey, come on. This has been a really bad week for you.
What? You're not making any sense. Quit trying to make fun of my make fun of you.
You said I was -5. That didn't make any sense.
-5. You're -5 right now.
You're acting like a -5-year-old right now.
You're easily a -6 right now.
I know, because I'm awesome.
Negative.
See, my scale is different than your scale.
Oh, okay. Really?
The more negatives I get, the more awesome I am.
I'm going by the scale I rate people, which is...
you don't understand your scale.
Oh, really? The scale that everyone uses for literally everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what do
understand
what
that.
do you think about a Metal Gear Solid, Jimmy?
Me.
Is that -5?
Pot of 7, Jimmy. Say it.
+7.
Yeah. Hey, like that, Jared. What do you think, Jimmy?
Me, I haven't gotten the chance to play any of the past Metal Gear games. I'm
None
gonna
at
check
all?
out that more recent, the one that's coming out. I think it's supposed to come out sometime next year or something. But I really wouldn't know about remakes because how it's been this year with the games that have been remade. It just depends on your point of view. There's some people that thought DMC was crap. There's some people that thought that it was awesome.
Yeah, Devil May Cry is kind of hit or miss for me.
Don't say that to Sean Long.
Groovy.
That's his favorite genre. His favorite franchise.
Groovy.
Wow. Is it saying hit me?
If only I had man boobs.
Oh, have you heard this, Jim, Matt? This one right here? This is beautiful.
Ooh, they should
game
implement...
news.
Oh god.
Game news. Check out the Vita.
Oh, yes.
Bye, you guys.
What?
New game news. New game news. Check out the Vita. American Revolution is very interesting. What's up, you guys? I'm looking forward to talking about these upcoming new game news. I haven't had a console since the Nintendo 64. New game news.
Wow. Ooh, I don't think Matt got to hear the intro. We got a new intro, Matt.
Oh, yeah.
You want to hear it?
You're
Okay.
beautiful.
If I can find it. There it is.
BKBN.net presents the New Game News Podcast. NGN.
And I'm BKBN, I'm awesome, I'm amazing, and I'm better than Jared.
NGN, aka the Jared Mikey Jimmy Show, aka the best video game podcast on the web, aka the best 2 hours of your Tuesday night.
I used to think it was pronounced Pokemon.
Outstanding.
AKA, Jared says a lot of AKAs. AKA, Jared. AKA.
Mikey is such an internet bully.
So,
AKA.
Bunch of internet bullies.
Who
Hey.
had that
Bunch of internet
master,
bullies.
that awesome voice?
A bunch of internet bullies.
Who's doing that? Was that our very own John?
Oh, yeah. John Bailey. You can go to John 3.0.
Very, very nice.
Yep.
Also, Matt, do you want to hear my second favorite song on the planet right now?
Uh-oh.
Hello, people of YouTube.
That's interesting.
I don't know why you would like that, but okay.
If only I had man boobs.
Because of that right there.
Jimmy?
Do you play this when you do a bubble bath or something?
Yeah, Jimmy, please never visit Jared. Wherever you are, you stay there.
Yeah, you might.
I will stay, because Jared scares me now.
You may have to pull this one out.
Fatality.
Yes. But first I'll say.
Soundboard more. I really like this.
But first I'd say, get over here.
Whoa.
No, not that one. So I can decapitate you.
Well, that was unnecessary.
You were decapitated.
Jimmy, you've had a really violent podcast. You talk about shooting people in
Well,
kneecaps.
you're saying stuff that's scaring people.
I don't know. Well, you know what I do know. Final Fantasy character bios have been revealed.
That's a nice segue.
This goes on. Shoot this mother. Final Fantasy character bios. That's how I feel whenever I think about Final Fantasy.
Bear with me. Have you seen a video of the reaction video of the people that find out about Final Fantasy when they were crying?
No.
It's sad but hilarious. Same.
Are they crying?
Anyway, some characters have been announced. Gladio. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say these characters. I'm gonna attempt to say these character names. So don't hate me for butchering. Gladiolus Amicia is the lord of the noble house. Amicia, it is sworn to protect them. Despite this, the bond between Gladio and Noctis goes deeper than simply being one of duty, but instead of one of friendship. It's just really gay character bios. Ignis Scientia was raised to offer his unwavering voice of reason, the Council of Noctis. Winged on shrewd logic and classical education from youth, he and Noctis share a deep understanding and trust built on years of familiarity. Prompto Argiton, who the hell comes up with these names, is a mischievous playboy. Like, how are you a playboy when your name is Prompto? Who knows Noctis from school? Being from outside the world, Circer has left him with a chip on his shoulder, but he's still eager to help any way he can. So he's a playboy who's left out of the inner circle? This makes no sense.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Finally, the enemy of Jared.
Leonis is a living legend, completely devoted to the king. Though he and Noctis' ragtag band of followers rarely see eye to eye, he is honor-bound to protect them. So...
Does anyone else feel like Jared just read Dr. Seuss books?
Something like that, and then the voices. Somebody spiked his Gatorade when he was doing this or something. Yeah.
I wish I could use the pick.
Like, there's this. I'm seeing this picture right here. I wish I could just show everybody. Oh man, this is crazy. The picture down below here, it looks like they're a boy band.
They're a Japanese boy band.
You have the lead with the longish, messy hair with the jacket, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm cool." Then you have the straight guy,
like absolutely buff guy. It's like I normally compare the rest.
The buff guy without the shirt and with the jacket on. You have the nerdy guy, and you have like the guy with the, I guess it's a sword in the background. I don't know. I guess that's boy bandish now. And then you have like the normal looking guy in the very back. Because you can't have a normal looking guy in the front anymore.
Looks like Solid Snake.
Guy wearing man-ugs.
What? Did you say something
wearing
about
man-ugs?
Man-ugs?
The normal looking guy is wearing man-ugs.
The heck's a man-ug?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Uggs for men.
Because I'm straight.
And the buff guy, if you see, he has like a thorn tattoo in his arm.
Yeah, he does. That's
like qualifications for being a douche.
Yeah.
So, you know, this really looks like. This looks. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it because it's gonna be me. It's gonna sound weird. Okay. Anyway, yeah, this looks really weird. Why are all the soles in their shoes the same color too?
Well, why are
They're
they
the boy
dressed the
band.
same color? You know, why are they dressed like douchebags? You know, it's all the same thing. Where have we gone from like, okay, think back to Final Fantasy 7 and 8. They had fantasy attire. You know what I'm saying? They had the leather and the.
That's what I was expecting
stuff
them
like
to have.
Now we've come to like modern era. I don't know, douchebagginess. Reminds
The
me
normal-looking guy is wearing a deep V. You can't really notice it because he has a black undershirt underneath it, but that's a fucking deep V right there.
How do you know?
Nice.
What is that? What are
A
you
deep
talking
V-neck?
about? Just say V-neck. Is that what you were
Sure.
saying? Or you were saying
A
something else?
deep V-neck.
a deep
Okay.
That's not a normal V-neck right there.
Yeah.
That's like going past the nipples. This is weird.
Oh.
This really does look, except for the buff guy, this is a Japanese boy band.
Yeah, it is.
Which that's weird.
I don't know.
I'm not sure how.
Waiting for a
I'm not
flood.
really even a Final Fantasy fanboy, and this kind of scares me.
The brownies and the fantasy people are after you now.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I
That's a
didn't even
fandom
say
you
anything
really
too
don't
much
want
about
to piss
the boy band, but anyway, what do you guys think of the gameplay that they've showed so far?
I don't know. I didn't watch the trailer. What do you guys think about it?
Nice.
Well,
Nice.
Well, I saw the E3 one, and
Yeah.
that looked pretty cool. I don't know if I'll pick it up, but I guess that's what Final Fantasy people want.
We don't know. No, I kind of like it. I don't know. They're going for more of a action RPG, I guess, where it's like, you know, stuff's coming down, you're running, you actually are doing stuff. You're not just, it's not just a cutscene, you know. So, I don't know. I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy VIII, so.
Hey, not 7. Wow.
Yeah, well, it's not because I don't like 7. It's just I played Final Fantasy 8 before I played Final Fantasy 7. So it's like, you know, you get used to one and you kind of don't like the other. Because I've heard a lot of people say they like 7 but not 8.
Oh, wow.
Just because it's two different things. But, you know, I'm stuck back in there. Like, after playing Final Fantasy 8, I saw 9 and I was like, oh, I'm not going to play as kids. And I saw 10 and it's like, wow, he looks really gay. And then
You get this.
10-2, it's like, why are you making a sequel? I don't know. There's just... Final Fantasy has went off track for me.
After all these years, this is what they give us.
Yeah. And it's like, ta-da! And everybody's... Well, all the Final Fantasy people are like, woo! And then me, the basic gamer's like, okay. Let's move on.
I'd much rather play Destiny, but that's just me.
Nice.
All right, well, Jimmy,
hold on.
I
Jimmy.
know Jimmy really wants to give us some news about a Kickstarter that's actually pretty cool. So, Jimmy, would you please inform us on this?
Sure. Just yesterday, Spicy Horse, which they are known for doing a few games, American McGee's Grimm and Alice, and more recently, Alice Madness Returns, which brought a dark take on the Alice in Wonderland story. They started a Kickstarter campaign on their next project, which is called Oz Zombie. Just think of it, steampunk take on Wizard of Oz meets zombies.
Woo!
Which, in the video on their Kickstarter page, it talks about how the Scarecrow is like going to be the big villain. Kind of makes sense because, he asked for a brain. I guess now we know. And you're actually playing as Dorothy's great-great-granddaughter. Yeah. Another one of those far future things for Wizard of Oz. But they're, just like for every Kickstarter, the more you give them, the more stuff you'll get from them. Like, you could get the game, beta access, different things, even your name or picture in something, and posters and other types of cool stuff. And their goal is $950,000. They're currently at 72,000. I think they will make their goal, if not more, because zombies is the big thing nowadays.
Yep.
If you know, from the success of The Walking Dead and the success of even the Evil Dead remake, which I was actually that's good. And basically, all you have to do is at least donate $1 for the project, and you have until August 5th. So that you got 42 days to at least give them $1 if you want to help make this game happen.
Right, but you don't get anything until you give them how much?
Let's see, the lowest is, and it's like multiple things, and that much more, you get all the past stuff plus some more stuff. Like the first tier is $30, which basically you get the game, and you'll get digital emerald, some in-game stuff, soundtrack and whatnot. And then there's it's not until you donate $55 when you get the beta access. Which, I mean, if I could be able to put the money, I probably put at least $30, so that way I could check out this game, and it's probably going to be at least $50. So it's almost like you're saving $20 plus tax.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be not a big success, but one of those good games that come around. Because I played Alice Madness Returns, didn't get to fully play it because I said, screw you, Microsoft, I'm going to Sony with PS3.
Nice.
So I never got to finish up the game. But it was pretty fun. But it was a pretty fun game.
Forfeit time!
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. Alright, so be sure to give to that if you are interested in it.
And
you have until when?
What?
You have until when to donate, Jimmy?
August 5th.
August 5th. Alright, so
Word.
Keep that in mind. Alright. Gamers on a budget, Mike, do you have it, or do I need to stall?
Gamers on a budget. No, you don't have to stall. What? When do I ever say stall?
Well, you don't say stall.
I say go on and come back to me.
Oh.
God. Get it right.
Okay, this is us stalling right here.
No, it's not. I've got it sitting right here. I'm looking at it. I'm just harassing you. Remember, I'm the king of harassment. For you. Only you.
Okay, quit stalling. And
I'll do what I want. Anyway, I'll give you the top rundown, and I'm going to start posting these on BKBN.net again, because I haven't in the past couple weeks because I didn't want to. Because there wasn't anything good, number one. But let's see, Best Buy is holding a buy two used games, get one free sale. GameStop has Far Cry 3, Assassin's Creed 3, The Family Guy game, and The Walking Dead, the good one. The episodic one. Yeah. And Angry Birds Trilogy for $20 each. Nice. Target promotes a buy one get one 50% off sale on all Sims 3 games. Something else I want to say here. Injustice: Gods Among Us and Gears of War Judgment drop to $40 a piece, and Tomb Raider is $30. Toys R Us has a 2 for $16 sale on, damn it, Skylanders.
It's a curse to always talk about Skylanders.
Oh, man. Don't you know?
Snuck it in on me. Let's see here.
Activision cursed you.
360 Platinum hits are 2 for $25. And that's pretty much all I could find that was even decent. Like, Kmart doesn't have anything that great. And the rest of the stuff's kind of like you save a couple dollars here and there, but well, let's see. There is 30% bonus trade credit when you trade in towards Beats, the Dr. Dre headphones at GameStop.
Oh, nice.
So that's decent. I mean, it's not something I'm gonna go do, but
Those are good headphones.
yeah. I'm not saying anything against the headphones. They're really expensive. Yeah. They're what, like $300?
Just the ones.
Yeah, like the best ones are like free.
So it's not my taste, but anyway, that's all. Gamers on a budget.
Alrighty.
Justice dropped so fast.
Yeah.
Jimmy, do you have some new releases for this week?
Sure. First, we have Company of Heroes 2 for the PC. Then we have, of course, Deadpool. It's available for PC, the 360, and the PS3. There's Project X Zone for Nintendo 3DS, Dark for PC, Game & Wario for the Wii U, Spartacus Legends for Xbox Live Arcade and PlayStation Network. We have also Best of PlayStation Network Volume 1. And the final DLC for Borderlands 2 called Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, that's available for 360, PC, and PS3. And finally, we have an expansion pack for The Sims 3, which is called Island Paradise.
Nice. Is that where they get naked?
Oh gosh. And then they have those little dots.
Maybe you should find out for yourself.
Ooh. Jimmy's feisty.
Ooh.
That's what happens to a man when he owns 360.
Jared, I think that's all.
You think?
I don't know, unless you were just going for dead air right there. Is that what
I was
you're
hoping
going
you
for?
guys would fill in the dead air. I don't know.
Well, I've been doing it all night. I can't. My voice is going.
Yeah, I
Okay.
definitely like Comet Nation.
I do. Check
When
it out.
is
All right. Well,
Fridays at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern time.
Yes, I was going to say, be sure if you are checking this out to listen to the other BKBN podcast we have. We have Toy Talk Monday nights. What time is that? Is it same time as us?
No, they earlier, right?
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, yeah, because Sean Fusco. So, yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check them out. And then Comic Nation at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, us. I don't know when they're doing Geeks versus the World. They do that every once in a while.
What the hell was that?
So, yeah.
I don't know.
So, yeah. All right. Be sure to check it out. Thank you for listening. Be sure to check us out on iTunes if you have not. So, yeah, that about wraps it up. Thank you for listening.
What the heck?
Jared, are you not gonna?
I'm done here.
Okay. I don't guess we're gonna be able to tell where we can be seen and stuff.
Hey, where can you be seen?
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. I knew something. I'm Punk Rocker, Mikey. You can find me at Punk Rocker, on YouTube, or I post stuff on BKBN.net, or I make fun of Jared around this time every Tuesday. Usually it's about 9:30, but Jared slept again this week.
I did not sleep. Oh,
he slept. He was asleep.
Not this time.
And yeah.
Yay!
That's exactly. Nice. That was awesome. That was. I didn't even know what that was. So, but yeah, check me out and all that, and you can check me out on Twitter and stuff in the descriptions of my YouTube videos. Go, Jimmy.
That you can, for those of you who think PS4 is superior than the Crapbox One, you can find me on YouTube at Jimmy Lee TV1, and that's the truth.
Keep going.
And the truth will set you free.
Nice.
Go, Matt.
All right, you can check me out on YouTube. It's www.youtube.com/Avenger Review. It's supposed to be Scarlet Speedster. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, but yeah, or Twitch TV Scarlet Speedster. Yeah.
Oh, you want the yay too?
I don't know. I just did it.
I lost it. Hold on. It makes me happy inside when I hear it.
Is that Dr. Dre?
Where is it?
Okay, all right, guys. Okay. All right.
Grandpa's getting mad. It's
Thank you for listening. Goodbye. See you next week.
This has been a presentation from the BKBN Podcast Network. If you like the show, please review it on iTunes. Be sure to also check out bkbn.net for more things nerd-related. The BKBN Podcast Network, 1 year old and still going strong. All thanks to you guys listening. Thank you. And stay tuned for more weekly shows from the BKBN Podcast Network.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Couldn't find it. Dang it. I was looking for that awesome stuff.